Okay, so this is Rachel, who's actually did the first part of her training quite a few months back now, and she's just come back to start the live model training, and we're now just on the last day. So Rachel, obviously we've had quite a few clients in over the last couple of days. How has it actually been going over the last few months, where you've had a chance to sort of practice on the skins and stuff? Obviously having a break in the training because of lockdowns and things. So how was that?
Yeah, so it's been quite overwhelming. There's been a lot of things to do. So the business side of things, trying to figure out where I'm going to be working. So I've sorted all that side of things out, but there's still loads to do. Practicing, I found quite difficult at first. Microblading on the skins, it's hard to wipe off, it's hard to get implanted, very, very difficult. So I've done tons and tons of them. But when I got here yesterday, I sort of worked myself up, got really nervous.
Well, I suppose you're from a non-beauty background as well.
Non-beauty,
so you sort of do a completely different job for many years, like 20 odd years, was it?
20 years, in a print industry environment.
Okay.
So it's worlds apart from this. And I've got no prior experience in the beauty industry, nothing like that. So again, that plays on my mind, and I always think, you know, I'm coming in here and it's completely, I feel out of my depth.
And a lot of people that come from non-beauty backgrounds that have a bit of time to think about things before they come, you made the sort of, not the fatal error, but one of the errors of comparing yourself already to people that have been doing it for many years. When you haven't actually done any clients.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think as a newbie, you do. I think it's instinctive, and I think you just go online and you're tapping in and you're having a look, first of all, who's in your local area, who's your competition, who are you working against? And then it gets a bit wider spread, and then you kind of look at who's Katie trained before, and you're kind of looking at it, and then it's almost not comparing, but you're looking at it and thinking, what, you know, how did they get there?
You feel 10 steps behind, I guess, before you've even started.
Yeah, and it does kind of knock you a little bit for doing that. So I kind of need to get out of the habit of doing that, because I know it's not good for me, and just concentrate on what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And do me. But when I came yesterday, bag of nerves, really was nervous, didn't sleep the night before, and after I left yesterday I felt so much more confident.
Really?
It's so different doing it on a live model than what it is doing it on practice skins. Completely different, and it's easier. It's actually easier.
A lot of people say that.
So
and how actually was it going back to your first treatments? Because obviously you started working on the very first client, which you didn't expect to do, and then we had another client in after that for a couple of treatments. So how did your first treatments go?
Yeah, they went really well. We did an eyeliner as well that was a little bit twitchy over one eye, so it was really good to sort of experience that, because not everybody sits there calm and still.
Not like a practice skin.
Not like a practice skin where you can't move. And also that being able to move around a client and the stretch, that's been really important for me over the last couple of days, because you can't do that on a practice skin. You can try, and you can sort of move your fingers around, but that actual feeling it on somebody's face and working just close to somebody, because again, I've never done brows before or anything like that, so it's a kind of really different for me to be able to get that close to somebody and hold really firm and tight onto their face. So it's been really good coming back to actually do the live models. It's been really good.
And then we've also had another client this morning, had some eyeliner, and we had another client, actually we just finished a client a second ago who has never had anything ever done before. So was it nice working on someone completely fresh as well?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that I'd get a client where it was a blank canvas. She'd not had any prior work done, and we've just done one now. And she was a blonde client, and so the measuring, again, it's not something you can do really at home. You need to be actively doing it on somebody to get it right, and so we did all that, and we've put them in powder brow. Lovely, really.
What was her reaction like?
She really liked them. She really liked them.
She seemed very excited when she left.
Yeah, she did.
And then later on today we've got another lady who's in her 80s, close to 90, I think. So it's going to be nice to see a mixture of different, not just type of skin tones and treatments, but actually ages as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well.
Well, you certainly seem a lot less nervous than you were when you walked in yesterday.
I am. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, great. And actually on that side, you've also worked a lot on the business side. So you've been working quite a bit on that, because you're obviously doing some of the business and mentoring that we offer. So have you found that useful as well, sort of to help you start thinking, planning forward?
Yeah, that has been invaluable. So whilst I've been at home, and I'm working as well.
Yeah.
But in between coming back here, I've been working on the business side of things. And the course that you've pulled together, all that information, loads of information. So I went away the first time, looked at it and thought, where do I start? Where do I even start? Because there's that much.
Yeah.
But you just break it down and do the bits that are most relevant to you at the
Yeah.
time. So there's loads of information on websites, loads of information on
Yeah.
offline marketing as well as online
Yeah.
marketing, which I found really, really useful. Just so much stuff to digest.
Yeah.
If you take each little bit and just, you know, it's so good.
That's the important thing, is because you've got to remember, with the business and mentoring that we offer, it's like 15 years worth of experience in one big package, just to help people. So it's nice to have it there, a bit of an insurance policy. You know, you've got no excuse to be quiet because there's so much to be working on.
Yeah.
But like you say, it's quite easy to be overwhelmed seeing all the things we've done over the last 15 years, and obviously you can't expect to achieve that overnight. But working for it a bit at a time, what's most relevant to you, picking and choosing the things that are going to help, and using those services, it's just going to help you get to the next level quicker, and without, you know, as many mistakes that obviously that some new people make, and obviously we made over the years, which we share as well.
Yeah, and there's still loads more that I need to read. It's just time.
Yes.
You're practicing,
That's it.
you're trying to set up a business, and I'm also doing it from home, so there's all that. So it's not like just going into a room, you're renting it, and all that you have to do is get some bits and pieces. It's the whole thing needs setting up from scratch. So it's been a massive, massive, big shift for me. I've had to learn a lot, and I've had to learn it quite quick. But yeah, the business side of it and the support that I've had from that has been brilliant. You know,
Excellent.
really
Well, great to have you here, and it's great to see you on the upward positive path, and we'll look forward to obviously finishing up shortly, and we'll be seeing your models and case studies coming through thick and fast, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
you.
Cheers, Rachel.
Thank you.